Hey guys, what's going on? This is Let's Ride USA. In today's project KLX140, we're going to be taking off the plastics, basically tearing this thing down and installing a new graphics kit. So these are the new graphics that are going to be going on this bike. They look so cool. We actually got them off eBay. I'll include the link in the description. So you guys, if you guys got a 140, you want to pick these up, can do so. I spent probably a good year trying to find Monster Energy, Kawasaki graphics for this. All the kits that I could find were like $200, or if they were the Monster ones, or I just couldn't find Monster ones at all, and they were just kind of like weird eBay graphics. Like I said, these are eBay graphics too, but they seem to be pretty good quality and exactly what I was looking for. So I'm super excited about installing these. I think the best way to do this is to take off as much of the plastics as possible, just so we can clean them, make sure that these get put on properly. The biggest issue we're going to be facing is there's a pretty big crack in this side shroud. So I think what my plan is, I'm going to take off the side shrouds and I'll be drilling a couple of holes into the plastic and then using a zip tie to try and get it to kind of fit, or at least get closer together. See if I can repair it as much as possible. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I think it's gonna be better than nothing. So let's get started tearing this thing down and getting into the project. Just finished washing the 140, got it all dry. Now I think it's just time to start putting on these graphics and repairing that side shroud. So let's go see if we can't fix that. So I'm actually pretty surprised that this worked. Originally my plan was to drill a couple of holes and then basically like stitch it to get it to shut. But I thought that would have looked kind of weird and also may have been problematic when putting a graphic over it, because it wouldn't have been as smooth and as clean on the outside. So what I ended up doing is drilling 2 holes on the bottom side of the plastic and then connecting the crack using this zip tie on the bottom, and it seems to hold it together pretty good. Obviously you can still notice the crack there, but my goal is just to get it to where it's good enough to put a graphic over it and it's not going to affect the installation of the graphic. So I think we achieved that, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it came out. It's going to be pretty out of sight and shouldn't really interfere with the graphic installation. So I think we're just going to go ahead and start installing the graphics and see how it goes. Okay, so we got the side shrouds here and the new graphics right here, which look absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to install these. But if you watch any of my other videos on either how to install graphics or a bunch of the other pit bike projects we've done, anytime I install graphics, I love using this kit. It's called the DecalWorks Graphic Application System. Bought it a couple years ago when I first ordered my XR100 graphics, and I've used it for at least 4 or 5 other graphics kits, and it works awesome. So it's a 3-step system. I'll take it out for you. Okay, so that's step 3, 2, 1. The first one is just to remove any adhesive that is stuck on there from the stock graphics. So all it is, just spray it on, let it sit, wipe it off. Second is just a cleaning application. So you're gonna just, same thing, spray it on, wipe it off. And the final one is the application fluid. Now this is, I think, the most important. Sometimes I won't even use 1 and 2 and I'll just use number 3. Basically for this, it cleans it one more time. So you're gonna spray it on, wipe it off, clean it. And then I spray the graphic with it, and then I think also the plastic as well, and then you just put the graphic on and apply it as normal. And what's really nice about this is it makes it a little bit easier once the graphic is on to actually move it around. This allows you to, if there's any air bubbles or curves like this, it doesn't get set immediately. This spray allows you to kind of
be able to move it around a little bit more before it completely dries. So if you're installing any sort of graphic, I definitely recommend getting an application system. And the next thing you're gonna need to install graphics is a hairdryer. It doesn't have to be pink and striped like this. It can really be any hairdryer, but the hairdryer is really important on making the graphics a little bit more malleable, which is crucial in getting around, you know, plastics that are curved and stuff. And it heats them up and allows you to really configure each graphic custom to the plastic that you're working with. So enough of me talking, let's install these things. I can't wait. So pretty common with any sort of eBay graphic is they're not gonna fit absolutely perfect. As you can see, this is way too big. So we're just gonna have to trim it down, no big deal. It's what happens when you pay $45 for a graphics kit. All right, so we're pretty much at the end of the day. We're still working on the graphics, almost have those done, but I think tomorrow we're gonna install the graphics and basically show you guys what this bike is gonna look like. And I'm super excited. This thing is gonna look absolutely awesome. So definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.